Alright, so now I'm going to be recording all of the little grunts and verbal emotes that a lot of the creatures of Anur make. Normally I try to just use some of the sounds that we have on Epidemic Sound, but often, and it's a little fun for me, I guess, I just make the sounds myself using my mouth and then add a bunch of filters on it to make it sound a little more alien, a little more mechanical, whichever direction I'm going with. So the first step is always to just watch through the whole thing and take notes. I have a little chart right here. The ghosts aren't going to talk. The wolves, I am going to just use pre-recorded sounds. I might have to go back and just add in some snarls maybe. And the Transilians, I have enough previously recorded stuff to fill those in. But I'm going to be watching through the sections for Kufos or Marrow, Grenay, which contains both the Opticoids and the retinal ogres. So right now I just need to write down all the little emotes I need to make, and then I will make them, and then I will edit them, and then I will import them. So let's get started. Okay, now that I've finished, I've collected all of the little sounds that I need to make in a manner that at least I can understand. So now I'm going to record them into Audacity. Now the Mummies, I just want to have some sort of like a raspy, gravelly kind of voice, like, you know, they've been sleeping for a while. They're in a very dry land, so let's just try to get some, or something. Just a little bit of an R roll in there. Again, these don't have to sound perfect. I can always play with the pitch, I can play with the distortion, I can play with the reverb, and plus this is just going to be in the background to give the characters a little bit of emotion. You will be mainly focusing on either Horace's voice or the music or the main sound effects, but nonetheless, let's get these mummy sounds going. Alright, cool. Now he's going to be lifting up the rock. I'm trying to keep the low jowl kind of touch to it. Oh yes, much more airy. There we go. I want the. Let's go with a more airy sound. So now I'm going with more of like each sound is sort of like a sigh almost, still keeping the graveliness, but you know, now it's like I'm picturing I'm wearing a mask and I'm breathing through it. Now this is when the Corodium humans start attacking. Let me turn down the mic sensitivity a little bit in Audacity. Now we're going to Ormero with the zombie. It's going to be typical zombie noises, but those are already pretty distinct, so we don't have to go crazy with it. Well, it's a little less gravel. Yeah, there we go. Now this is so stupid. Awesome. Now the Opticoids, I want to have more of the most defined voice that I've been doing. I'm sort of picturing how Classic Series did Forearms, the whole like forearms kind of vibe to it. No, that's more of like UAF forearms, but mostly just that, but with you know, nonsensical words. Like when the first Opticoid shows up, I kind of wanted to go like, let's give it a little bit more personality. Now the ogres, I want them to sound like very like sad and soft, if that makes sense. But they're happy, you know, just kind of like an Eeyore type of vibe where they're all like, oh, very much like this. Gee, SpongeBob, where'd you get that? Did you see my underwear? All right, enough. This is the scared one. So he snuck up, he was like, and now the bye-bye one. Alright, now the bats. It's basically just gonna be the way I speak to Mochi with very high, like, sorta, you know, they're bats, whatever. So they show up and they're like, Ooh, you know what? I kind of like the combination with a little bit of like the vampire kind of vibe to it. That's the sun. And now dying. These are the Ben ones. And now Vlad, the Vladius one, Lord Transel. All right, cool. That's about it.
Oh.